Virtual issues and people directly to you. No stone will be left unturned. No question will be too risky to ask. And no one will be untouchable. Tune in Monday to Thursday from 4 p.m. and Sundays from 3 p.m. right here on Synergy TV. It's time you face the people on the hot seat. Hosted by the defender of the grassroots, the people's ambassador, Harvey R. Boris. I love my country.
Daughter, will the native legend say, wheresoever they may wander, end in Trinidad their days, and this lovely fragrant island with its forest hill sublime, well might be the smiling Eden pictured in the book divine.
IT&T, happy anniversary. Congrats on your golden jubilee. IT&T, happy anniversary. My primary school reader did say it plain. Once you eat at the cascadoo, in Trini you must remain. Cause no matter how far you fly, once you taste it, baby, right here you'll return to die. Since 62, summer head to greener pastures. In the Big Apple, they want a bite. Though for 50 years, we could have gone faster. To build a nation, we have to fight and fight. I love my country. I shall put it away before party, just like Harvey Boris. Oh no. And I love Trinbago, not Trini to the bone, but the marrow. So when them stormy dark clouds want to threaten white, black and red, tell them tread. Until we get real serious, remove the drugs and all them coke heads. You see me, I want to see Trinbago moving ahead. I agree, we are still a paradise, built byways to highways, but progress came with a price. Although we excel in culture and sports, along the east-west corridor, our youths they pack up courts. Tell me, what is this great fatal attraction? This love affair that they have with crime. Now one by one they fall a daily extraction. We've got to save our youths while they're in their prime. Teach them to sing.
This is
Dear Lord, thank you for today. Thank you for your continued grace and blessings. Lord, today I ask for clarity that only you can bring. When everything feels noisy, confusing, and overwhelming, your peace is what I seek. Lord, be my center in the midst of the storm. When my mind is consumed with worry and doubt, lead me to your still waters. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
we, the people. The people want hope, opportunities, security, and respect. The people want justice. The people want the truth.
Looking for that perfect accommodation? Well, come to Caribbean Tourist Villa, located at number 7 Methuen Street, Port of Spain. All our rooms are equipped with AC, internet, and access to our lovely pool. Whether you're looking for a personal getaway or family accommodations, Caribbean Tourist Villa is exactly the place to be. Enjoy the ambience of staycation, luxurious rooms, and a well-trained staff. Call us now at 623-9164 797-2858 or contact us at CaribbeanTouristVilla@gmail.com. Caribbean Tourist Villa, where your magical moments begin.
Looking for the perfect place to call home? Discover Hermosa Vista, East Trinidad's newest luxury townhouse development. Developed by Eastern Credit Union and meticulously managed by EPL Properties Limited, this remarkable new commercial and residential community, located along San Pedro Trace in Valencia, offers the perfect blend of convenience and style. Don't miss out on owning your dream home. Visit EPLPropertiesLimited.com or call 225-4375 extension 5324 or 5321 today. Hermosa Vista, where luxury meets convenience.
Welcome to Alicia's Palace, your gateway to relaxation, adventure, and excitement. Nestled in the picturesque Lady Chancellor Hills overlooking Port of Spain, we cater to both tourists and locals seeking an unforgettable staycation experience. Our rooms are designed to provide the utmost comfort, ensuring you have a restful and rejuvenating stay. Pamper yourself in our jacuzzi room or enjoy fun-filled moments in our 2 outdoor pools. You can unwind in our bar and lounge or embark on thrilling island tours and experiences. Planning a wedding or special function? Our 300-capacity event facility is the ideal choice to create lasting memories with your loved ones. You can also choose from exciting packages like single day and overnight packages with your special someone. To book your tropical escape, call us at 624-8553 or WhatsApp 3173843. You can also email us at info@aliciaspalace.com or visit our website at aliciaspalace.com for more details.
Do you suffer from diabetes or high blood pressure or just in need of a general checkup? Look no further. Visit Batson & Associates Limited, your holistic health experts, for your personalized program of solutions with a range of premium products and services tailored to suit your needs. Come and experience transformative healing with our team of specialists in natural and integrative medicine. Visit us or give us a call today at 222-8261 or 314-9975 and begin your journey to optimal health. And remember, if you think health is expensive, try sickness.
Welcome to Caribbean Tourist Villa, your home away from home in the heart of Port of Spain. With over 25 years of trusted hospitality, Caribbean Tourist Villa has been a reliable choice for both business professionals and vacationers. Our guest rooms are thoughtfully equipped with all the essentials for a relaxing and productive stay, and our tranquil pool area is perfect for relaxation after a busy day. We've created the ideal space for you to relax, recharge, and enjoy. Give us a call to book your stay today.
We, the people. The people want hope, opportunities, security, and respect. The people want justice. The people want the truth.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Hear the truth with Ombudsman Harvey R. Boris, the voice of truth. Can you handle the truth?
I love my country. Welcome, Trinidad and Tobago. This, of course, is the People's Program. The program that's for the people. The program that's by the people. Of course, the program that's with the people. I say welcome one and all to each and every one of you as you join the program today. Those of you who might be joining us from all the way in Canada, I say welcome, 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 welcome. And I hear we may have a new person joining us from Canada. To you, sir, I say welcome. Welcome to the People's Program. Of course, let's start the program with the great words. At the count of 3, wherever you are, Say it with me. Are you ready, TNT? 1, 2, 3. I love, love, love my country, Trinidad and Tobago. The red, the white, and of course the black. These wonderful islands, these two twin islands, these two beautiful islands, together they make one country. Two major races, Indian and African, together we make one people. Two pan stick, together we beat one steel pan. Two bara, together we make the best tasting doubles. I tell you, where two becomes one, Trinidad and Tobago, the wonderful two-island Trinidad Island Republic, where two becomes one. I urge you to understand the beauty of this land. I urge you to understand what we have here in sweet Trinidad and Tobago, what we have here that we call home, what we have here in the wonderful, wonderful island of Trinidad and Tobago. It is our country. Let's love our country. Let's make sure our country is second to none. Let's make sure we are able to make this country better and better all the time, because it is our country. It's up to you. It's up to me. It's up to all of us to truly love this country and to give respect one to another. I love my country. And if you love your country, you must love your community. And if you love your community, then you must love your street where you live. I love my street. Yes, wherever you live, I love my street. Director, is the television a bit dull? I love my street. And if you're on this street or that street, whatever street you're on, I truly love my street. It is what you live on. It's where you are, as the case may be. It is however it is. It is what it is. But it is absolutely, yes, it is absolutely dull. I truly love my street. And therefore, at the end of the day, you must do something positive in the street. Whether it is to paint your wall, whether it is to pick up your garbage and put your garbage out properly, whether it is to put a hole, whether it is to form a community watch group, whether it is to buy horns, whether it is to have a WhatsApp group in the community. Do something positive in your community that you can together truly have a better community, a better street, a better country. I love my street. And after everything is said and done, and you want to see your yard clean up, your trees cut, the neighbor tree cut, the big tree in the park that's falling down that needs to get cut, and you want someone to come and cut it for you, or you have a big piece of land and you have trees to cut down, and you want someone to cut it and move it for you, or cut it alone, you call in one people. You call in Kevin. Yes, Kevin will come. Yes, Kevin will come. Kevin will come and cut it down. Kevin will come and take care of it. Kevin will come. You call Kevin. Kevin will come and clear it up for you. Call Kevin. Call Kevin. Look at it on the screen. Watch it. Call Kevin. He will come and clear it up for you. 283-0308. 283-0308. The cutting down tree, the trimming tree, coconut tree, big mango tree, massive tree, tall tree, short tree, broad tree, all kind of tree, they're cutting down. And they're also trimming for you. Kevin Tree Cutting and Trimming Services Limited. Transport is also available. Call them. Call them on 283-0308. That's 283-0308. Call them. Kevin, call Kevin. Listen, this is serious, you know. It's about time we take pride in what we have. It's about time we take pride in ensuring that we do not distress our next neighbor. And if you want to do that, you call Kevin, because we're on a drive to beautify our street, beautify our community, and beautify our country. Call Kevin. Kevin will come. Take the number down. Take the number down. 283-0308. That's 283-0308. And then listen, and when you do that, and your place looking nice, and you want to relax, come to the best guest house in Woodbrook. Come to Caribbean Tourist Villa in the Woodbrook area. At Caribbean Tourist Villa, they treat you like family. Caribbean Tourist Villa. Come to Caribbean Tourist Villa, which is the best guest house in Woodbrook with swimming pool. Come to Caribbean Tourist Villa. Caribbean Tourist Villa is really the people's choice. Come to Caribbean Tourist Villa, the best guest house in Woodbrook. Come to the people's choice. Come to Caribbean Tourist Villa and stay at the wonderful Caribbean Tourist Villa, the best guest house in Woodbrook. Call them 623-9164. That's 623-9164 or 627-5423. That is 627-5423. Or you can also call the number on the screen, which is the WhatsApp number, 797-2858. That's 797-2858. Caribbean Tourist Villa. Make it your home away from home. And if you want bigger discount, listen, I will tell you what to do. If you want bigger discount at the beautiful Caribbean Tourist Villa, wonderful location, decent, wonderful accommodation. Yes, it is a simple place, it's a decent place, it's a clean place, it's a tidy place, it's a real place that you want to stay, and you're calling it your home away from home. Call the manager. Listen, take my advice. If you want a bigger discount, call the manager. This weekend coming up here, tomorrow is a holiday, right? Saturday, Sunday. Call the manager. Come from Tobago, call the manager. Come from South, call the manager. Come from East, call the manager. Your friends come from Guinea, St. Vincent, America, Canada, England, Africa, China, wherever. Call the manager. Call the manager. 271-8435. Take it down. Are you ready? 271-8435. That's 271-8435. Let me repeat it again. The manager number is 271-8435. Call the manager for Caribbean Tourist Villa. And remember, during the holidays, they still have the day pass. They still have the day pass. So you have the Labor Day holiday Friday. Come and stay at Caribbean Tourist Villa. You have Saturday. Come and relax at Caribbean Tourist Villa. You have Sunday. Sunday is Father's Day. Give fathers a treat. Bring them to Caribbean Tourist Villa on Father's Day. Then come and enjoy the pool, swim around, get them a room. Do a day pass for them. It's inexpensive. It's about $200 or $300 around that figure. Call them and let them get a whole day from 10 in the morning to 6 in the evening at Caribbean Tourist Villa. Let daddy come and swim. Let grandpa come and swim. Let big brother come and swim. Let that good friend, who's a father, you want to give us something, then come and swim at Caribbean Tourist Villa. Then come and enjoy themselves at the wonderful Caribbean Tourist Villa, and they can make it their home away from home. Caribbean Tourist Villa is really a wonderful place. Come and stay at the beautiful Caribbean Tourist Villa and make it your home away from home. Caribbean Tourist Villa. Call them on 623-9164. That's 623-9164. 623-9164. Call them on 627-5423. 627-5423. WhatsApp on 797-2858. That's 797-2858. So don't waste this weekend. Don't waste this weekend. Come and stay at the beautiful Caribbean Tourist Villa in the Woodbrook area. Nice weekend to come and stay. Nice place. So bring this sports group. Bring a cricket group. Listen, I understand there's a thing for the entries. Mr. Serrat, send all your people to Caribbean Tourist Villa. Coming from St. Vincent, Grenada, Antigua, America, Canada, wherever they're coming from, come and let them stay. It's close to the stadium. It's close to the stadium. Let them stay at Caribbean Tourist Villa. Caribbean Tourist Villa. So all sporting groups, come and stay at Caribbean Tourist Villa. Caribbean Tourist Villa. Make it your home away from home. All right? Wonderful indeed. Wonderful Caribbean Tourist Villa. The people's choice. All right? So, this is Labor Day weekend. Tomorrow is Labor Day, big holiday. I understand the director and his wife, they're going to do something special, barbecue and all kind of thing. Yeah. I understand the producer and the family taking a trip to Tobago. Yes. I understand this one but people having a time, as the case may be. So people enjoy the holiday, be safe with the holiday, be careful on the road, know who company you're keeping, look at yourself carefully. Remember, we're in dangerous times and people do dangerous things to get out of dangerous issues. Come forward and know what you're doing, all right? Fantastic indeed. So, we spent some time talking about labor. We spent some time talking about Father's Day, and we'll have a good time. But before we go there, let's put aside some of the negatives that's happening. And let's start first as we try to improve our country. Let me ask you a question. Yes, you. I'm talking to you in your living room. Yes, you, Sita. Yes, you, Ravi. What about you, Michael? Anthony, Kojo, what about you? I want to ask Ola a question, a sincere question. Are you all hypocrites? Are you all hypocrites? Producer, are you a hypocrite? Am I a hypocrite? It is said as we are, most of us Trinis and Gonians, Trinbagonians, we are hypocrites. Because we criticize people, we pull down people, and we don't look at ourselves. Are we hypocrites? Yes, are we hypocrites? So I'm going to ask the question, and I'm going to play the clip, and you answer the question for yourself about yourself. Because it's not about me judging you or you judging me. It's about us, each one of us, looking at ourselves. Are we hypocrites? Are we hypocrites? And if we think we are, what can we do to improve ourselves to make sure we do the right thing for the future? That's the question. Are we hypocrites? Director, bring it on. Bring it on.
Trinidad and Tobago is a nation of hypocrites. We are a nation that loves to point the finger. We accuse our political leaders of corruption, theft, nepotism, and the taking of bribes. Yet the same sins that we condemn in others are quietly practiced in our own homes, workplaces, and communities. The scripture says in Romans chapter 2, verse 1, "Therefore you have no excuse, O man, every one of you who judges. For in passing judgment on another you condemn yourself, because you, the judge, practice the very same things." If many of our citizens were placed in the same positions of power, would we truly act differently? The truth is that we are a nation of hypocrites. The heart that seeks personal gain at the expense of others does not change simply because one wears a title or holds office. The only difference between the small thief and the large one is often opportunity, not righteousness. Consider the everyday realities around us. In some government offices, ordinary citizens withhold documents and delay services unless they receive a bribe. At our ports, goods are held back until certain hands are greased, driving up the cost of living for everyone. In our hospitals, medications and supplies meant for the sick are stolen, leaving patients to suffer. These are not the sins of strangers. These are the sins of our own people. The Lord sees it all. Proverbs chapter 28, verse 24 warns, "Whoever robs his father or his mother and says, 'That is no transgression,' is a companion to a man who destroys." Many employees in both the public and private sectors steal from their workplaces, whether it is time, supplies, or money, and console themselves by saying, "At least I am not stealing millions like the politicians." Yet the Bible tells us that God looks at the heart. The same greed and lack of integrity that drives the large-scale thief lives in the heart of the one who takes what does not belong to him, no matter how small the amount. We are quick to criticize others, but slow to examine ourselves. Jesus spoke plainly in Matthew chapter 7, verses 3 to 5. "Why do you see the speck that is in your brother's eye, but do not notice the log that is in your own eye? You hypocrite, first take the log out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to take the speck out of your brother's eye." Many among us have the ability to help those who are truly in need, yet we pass by on the other side. Able-bodied men and women choose to beg rather than work, then turn around and call our leaders lazy. On social media, we use our phones and accounts to shame and embarrass others, feeling powerful because we have a platform. We abuse the little authority we possess. What would happen if that same spirit were given greater power? The scripture says in Proverbs chapter 30, verses 21 to 23, "Under 3 things the earth trembles. Under 4 it cannot bear up. A slave when he becomes king, and a fool when he is filled with food. An unloved woman when she gets a husband, and a maidservant when she displaces her mistress." Trinidad and Tobago, the Lord is calling us to repentance. The same God who sees the corruption in high places also sees the corruption in ordinary hearts. He is not impressed by our complaints about others while we continue in the same sins. Therefore, the word of the Lord to this nation is clear. As it is written in 2 Chronicles chapter 7, verse 14, If my people who are called by my name humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and heal their land. While those previous verses were written to ancient Israel, they apply to all nations throughout all of time. Let every citizen, from the highest office to the humblest home, humble themselves before God. Let us stop pointing fingers and begin examining our own ways. Let us return to honesty, integrity, and compassion. Let us do justice, love mercy, and walk humbly with our God. The time for hypocrisy is over. The time for repentance has come. May the Lord have mercy on Trinidad and Tobago, because our judgment is closer than you think.
Because our judgment is closer than you think. It's closer than you think. It's closer than you think. Well, it is closer than you think. Director? Oh, Lord. It's closer than you think. Lord, Father, I don't know, but it's closer than you think. Ladies and gentlemen, thieves went to El Socorro broke in to the house and stole. Director, put it up on the screen. This is terrible. No one is safe right now, no. Thieves hit Pundit's house, the El Socorro home of one of the country's prominent pundit, was broken into by thieves between 4:45 and 9:45 p.m. on Tuesday, the 16th of the 6/26. Wow. Sources informed DJ News that the burglar proofing to a window was peered open and $2,500 in cash and $2,500 in US. Lord, multiply that by 7, 535, 7,214. They're about $17,000 worth of money, $2,500 US, and 8,000 TT cash. So it was about $25,000 gone, stolen from the wardrobe of the pundit. What next? What next? Director, you think we could put up the other picture that this gracious person sent? You think we could put up that there? Huh? Director said no. Ladies and gentlemen, take on that director. We wish the pundit all the best, and we pray that they recover their money and resolve this case. I have sent a number out. And director, you put up my WhatsApp number. Why is that? You have to keep that up, director. Excuse me. Attempted, you know. A wonderful person sent us a picture of Dr. Keith Rowley and I will come to that, and Kamala Prasad Bisesa holding hands, coming out from some place. Of course, there's an AI picture. because now AI doing all kind of thing. But I wouldn't put it on the screen. I wouldn't put it on the screen. Both are casually dressed. The Prime Minister is holding in her hands a bottle of water. Looks like gray water. And Dr. Rowley is looking at her with pure love, appreciation, and respect, and she vice versa. Why are they doing these things? Why? Put it up. Director, you have producer yourself? Not me, not me. I ain't putting it on the screen at all, producer. I'm not doing it. I know, no, I'm not doing it, producer. I'm not doing it. No, not me. I don't mind anyone with singing music and making a little fun and with Trump, President Trump, and I don't mind those little fun things. But see this picture, as even though it's a known picture, they're walking out of a certain place. I'm not putting it up. I am, what did you hear say? It's because of my respect for my Prime Minister, I'm not putting it up. I don't care what he said. And respect for Dr. Rowley, who was the former Prime Minister, I'm not putting it up. Probably if they were on a beach, I might put it up. But not where they're coming from in this picture. I'm not putting it up. Talk done. Yes. I can take a break. Take a little break. You upset me. You upset me, man. You upset me. I always want to put up something negative. Take a little break there. A little tourist villa.
We, the people want hope, opportunities, security, and respect. The people want justice. The people want the truth.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Hear the truth with Ombudsman Harvey R. Boris, the voice of truth. Can you handle the truth?
I love my country.
Looking for that perfect accommodation? Well, come to Caribbean Tourist Villa, located at number 7 Methuen Street, Port of Spain. All our rooms are equipped with AC, internet, and access to our lovely pool. Whether you're looking for a personal getaway or family accommodations, Caribbean Tourist Villa is exactly the place to be. Enjoy the ambience of staycation, luxurious rooms, and a well-trained staff. Call us now at 623-9164, 797-2858, or contact us at caribbeantourist.villa@gmail.com. Caribbean Tourist Villa, where your magical moments begin.
Looking for the perfect place to call home? Discover Hermosa Vista, East Trinidad's newest luxury townhouse development. Developed by Eastern Credit Union and meticulously managed by EPL Properties Limited, this remarkable new commercial and residential community, located along San Pedro Trace in Valencia, offers the perfect blend of convenience and style. Don't miss out on owning your dream home. Visit EPLPropertiesLimited.com or call 225-4375 extension 5324 or 5321 today. Hermosa Vista, where luxury meets convenience.
Welcome to Alicia's Palace, your gateway to relaxation, adventure, and excitement. Nestled in the picturesque Lady Chancellor Hills overlooking Port of Spain, we cater to both tourists and locals seeking an unforgettable staycation experience. Our rooms are designed to provide the utmost comfort, ensuring you have a restful and rejuvenating stay. Pamper yourself in our jacuzzi room or enjoy fun-filled moments in our 2 outdoor pools. You can unwind in our bar and lounge or embark on thrilling island tours and experiences. Planning a wedding or special function, our 300-capacity event facility is the ideal choice to create lasting memories with your loved ones. You can also choose from exciting packages like single-day and overnight packages with your special someone. To book your tropical escape, call us at 624-8553 or WhatsApp 3173843. You can also email us at info@aliciaspalace.com or visit our website at aliciaspalace.com for more details.
Do you suffer from diabetes or high blood pressure or just in need of a general checkup? Look no further. Visit Batson & Associates Limited, your holistic health experts, for your personalized program of solutions with a range of premium products and services tailored to suit your needs. Come and experience transformative healing with our team of specialists in natural and integrative medicine. Visit us or give us a call today at 222-8261 or 314-9975 and begin your journey to optimal health. And remember, if you think health is expensive, try sickness.
Welcome to Caribbean Tourist Villa, your home away from home in the heart of Port of Spain. With over 25 years of trusted hospitality, Caribbean Tourist Villa has been a reliable choice for both business professionals and vacationers. Our guest rooms are thoughtfully equipped with all the essentials for a relaxing and productive stay, and our tranquil pool area is perfect for relaxation after a busy day. We've created the ideal space for you to relax, recharge, and enjoy. Give us a call to book your stay today.
We, the people want hope, opportunities, security, and respect. The people want justice. The people want the truth.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Hear the truth with Ombudsman Harvey R. Boris, the voice of truth. Can you handle the truth?
I love my country.
Ladies and gentlemen, this one I pondered hard and long as to whether I should play this. Even this one, the director saying, don't play it. The producer saying, play it. This time around, I shall override the director and I shall support the producer, and I'll play it. The reason my head is down, because this is so painful. This is so sad. This is what you call animals and monsters. So animals and monsters are not just coming from the Indian community, from the African community, from the Syrian, Chinese, Lebanese, Hispanic, Caucasian. Monsters and animals in terms of human form coming from any community that can produce them. So those who are racist, I want to say is this one or that one. Listen, monsters are coming from any community. This one I'm about to play bring me great sadness. I hope you have the stamina for this. If not, don't listen to this report from BBC.
Every seat in the courtroom was taken here at Preston Crown Court when Jamie Varley and John McGowan Fazakerley were sentenced for their crimes. Mr. Justice Turner said Preston had been abused and neglected before he was killed by Varley in July 2023. He was handed a whole life order, one of the toughest sentences that can be given. In sentencing, we were told Varley's growing selfish resentment towards Preston had played a part in him abusing him, and his background as a professional teacher with his charm and easy manner had helped him evade detection. His partner John McGowan Fazakerley was sentenced to 25 years for allowing the death of a child and sexual assault.
Jamie Varley is an evil and monstrous individual who sexually, physically and mentally abused a vulnerable baby for his own sadistic pleasure. It was this abuse that ultimately led to little baby Preston's death. I struggle to imagine the horror that Preston endured in his short life. McGowan Fazakerley did nothing to help Preston and instead committed his own sexual assault against him.
In powerful victim personal statements, we were told that Preston was a thriving little boy who lit up the room with his smiles before he went for adoption, but within 4 months he was dead. We heard from his biological mother and also his foster parents. The court was told he was failed by the very people who should have protected him.
Ladies and gentlemen, this was on BBC News today. This homosexual couple, 2 men, adopted this 4-month-old baby. And one of them sexually kept abusing this baby, until the baby died. He was given a whole life sentence. In English law, is the highest of life sentences. You can't get parole from that. What do you think about that? That had to be a devil in human form. Father. Let's just do this quickly, Director. Is there? Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow we celebrate Emancipation Day. My God, Labor Day. Please let it be your emancipation. Labor, come down, come out and talk. In all Labor Day, you have done it in the past, continue to do it. Be strong. People remember the purpose of Labor Day. Sunday, we celebrate Father's Day. All fathers, I pray God, all fathers to be strong. All fathers to be strong. And listen, it doesn't matter what type of relationship you have in this world, that's your business. But treat children with respect. Treat children with love and care. We cannot do things like that. Sometimes it's mental, but it is physical abuse. So whatever relationship you're involved in, that's your business. I respect people. But give children a chance to live and to live with happiness and hope. And now I present a gentleman who is bringing hope. Hope for health, hope for happiness, hope for longevity, hope that you live a better life, because the quality of a life is what hope is all about. And this gentleman, this doctor, is bringing that to you. I welcome to the program none other than the man himself, the brother himself, who really fights for people's health, Dr. Jason Batson. Dr. Batson, welcome to the program. Show them that their health is their greatest wealth.
Thank you very much. Pleasant good afternoon, Synergy family. Always a pleasure to be in your company discussing health from a natural and integrated perspective. very busy, organizing a number of things for our clients. And, as it relates to a lot of the discussions that we would have had, as it relates to specific problems, I always try to be practical. For the past 15 years, having been a practitioner, one of the things that I always focus on is diabetes. And, having dealt with diabetics for well over 15 years, in different aspects of diabetes, gestational diabetes, type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes, which is diabetes mellitus, which tends to be more common. One of the things I've learned over the years, because people used to believe that I was an ophthalmologist simply because of the amount of work that I would have done with persons as it relates to their eyesight. So we're going to touch on that a bit. If you are a diabetic, what are some of the issues as it relates to eye health that you can experience? And, what do we at Batson & Associates do to really address that? Keep in mind, it is integrative consultancy, so it is an aspect of medicine or a protocol of medicine where the body is dealt with from a holistic perspective. So it's not a matter of simply you have diabetes, you have hypertension, so we need to treat you for the diabetes, treat you for the hypertension, treat you for the arthritis, treat you for the headaches. No, it doesn't work so. At least from the perspective of integrative medicine, what is known as ocular molecular medicine, or even from the aspect of what is known as functional medicine. So all of them sort of cross over to each other in the sense that it is a matter of now dealing with the body from a holistic perspective and not necessarily treating from a symptomology perspective. And that is easy to understand in the sense that when you look at diabetes and you look at diabetics, even though diabetes is fundamentally elevated blood glucose levels, you can have elevated blood glucose levels for a number of reasons. So even outside of the spectrum of what has been known about diabetes for the last 60 years, when you look at approaches to diabetes now, it's much different. And the reason for that, especially from an integrated perspective, is a matter of, as I said, dealing with the body from a holistic perspective. So if you're a diabetic, especially on insulin, it means you're going to require specific attention to your eyesight. And why that is the case is because insulin, even though it has been used for the management of diabetes for a number of years, one of the things that doctors, practitioners, medical representatives would have understand for years is that insulin significantly damages a number of things in the body. And I have seen that personally in a number of instances with individuals who we have treated over the years. You usually find persons who have been on insulin, especially on insulin for over 5, 10, 15, 20 years. They usually have more complications, especially as it relates to the eyesight. Why is that? The simplest explanation I could give you, because this is based on a question that was asked, how is it that insulin users have to take better care of themselves? And the reason being, remember, when you take insulin according to the amount of glucose that is supposed to be in the bloodstream, or that is how it's supposed to work naturally. So let's use a simple analogy. So let's say for every 10 insulin, you need 10 sugars, right? So it's a ratio of 10 to 10. Good. So let's say you're taking 2 sets of insulin. So as opposed to taking 10, you're taking 10 by 2, which is 20. It means if you're taking 20 insulin, the ratio is a ratio of 1 to 1. So in that particular case, you're supposed to take 20 units of insulin because the body has to deal with 20 units of sugar. But the issue that you have, and what a lot of persons have issue is getting that specific measurement. And with insulin, you don't really get that. It's always a trial and error. It's always an up and down, which is why doctors would usually tell you, if you're using insulin, because you have many different types, you have the delayed ones, you have the patches that they use on the arms now that would basically, so there are a number of things that you have now. The point that we're looking at, or the point that that is being reiterated, is the point that you need to ensure that because of the constant up and down, that yo-yo, that insulin causes, because what happens a lot of times, if you take the insulin, so let's say if you take 20 insulin, that's supposed to have to deal with 20 units of sugar per se. But let's say you take 20 insulin, but the sugar is really 15, or the sugar is really 10, or the sugar is really 5, or it's the other way around. You take 20 insulin, but the sugar is really 15. You're going to you're going to be in a situation where you have a constant up and down. And because of that yo-yo, that up and down, with that insulin, and then most persons who take insulin, the problem ends up now being too much insulin, which is going to further exacerbate the diabetic situation. And hence the reason why you find you have instances where you now have severe problems associated with your eyes, because you usually find insulin users, diabetics who use insulin, that type 1 diabetics, usually end up with problems associated with detached retina. So they usually have problems associated with inflammation at the back of the eyes. You might be told, or it might be mentioned to you, that you have swelling at the back of the eyes, you have inflammation at the back of the eyes, you have bleeding at the back of the eyes. At the Integrative Diabetic Center, that's one of the things that we deal with at Batson and Associates. You can check out that location. It's number 98 Main Road, Londonville, Chaguanas. There's a particular product that we use for eyesight specifically. It's a protocol, whether you have problems with cataract, glaucoma, detached retina. But specifically in this discussion as relates to diabetics and diabetic eyes. So if you're a diabetic or you're having a problem with your eyes, you can check out that integrative consultancy as it relates to eye health. So whether it is glaucoma, cataracts, bleeding behind the eyes, macular degeneration. Macular degeneration is something, again, that diabetics usually have to have, or usually have higher incidences of, because of all that inflammatory response in the body. Let me say a pleasant good afternoon to those individuals listening to us. As it relates to our social media, we are Batson and Associates Limited on Facebook, on Instagram, we are Batson and Associates TT. On YouTube, we are Batson and Associates Trinidad, and on TikTok, we are Batson and Associates. Yours truly, Dr. Jason Batson, the Senior Medical Director at Batson and Associates, your functional medicine specialist consultant. So that was that particular question associated with eye health. So as I said, if you're dealing with detached retina, bleeding behind the eyes, if you're having problems with macular degeneration, blurred vision, you may have done cataract surgery, and because of the healing process. Because one of the things you have to understand with diabetics as well, remember, one of the challenges is that diabetics usually tend to have challenges associated with healing because of the elevated oxidative stress, the elevated inflammatory response, the elevated cortisol levels. All those are issues associated with diabetes. Hence the reason why you find diabetics usually have serious issues associated even with neuropathy and nerve damage. So that was the other question, because the question that was asked as it relates to eye health was one that was asked in such a way that we needed to help you to understand that the nerves in the eyes could end up damaged. You remember, one of the problems that diabetics also face is something known as diabetic neuropathy. There's also something known as neuralgia, which is inflammation or damage to the nerve that cause sharp pain. So that's why you get things like pins and needles, cramping in your calves, burning on their feet. And the thing with neuralgia could be experienced in any part of the body. So we know circulation as it relates, you have systemic circulation, which is, well, systemic circulation is below the heart. Pulmonary circulation is above the heart. When you're looking at peripheral circulation, which is circulation in the extremities, that is where neuralgia comes in, because that pins and needles, cramping in your calves, you notice is usually where? Tips of your fingers, toes, under your feet. In some instances, you're going to have problems with circulation in the cerebral hemisphere. So you're going to have problems with your eyesight. You're going to have problems associated with memory. You could have problems associated with dementia, Alzheimer's, Parkinson. All those diseases or all those issues, imbalances in the body are associated with central nervous system damage. So the thing is, at the Integrative Diabetic Center, that's one of the things we deal with as well. So if you're experiencing that situation associated with neuropathy, then definitely feel free to give us a call or visit. You can WhatsApp us on 314, that is 314-9975. Again, that is 314-9975. This particular product that we carry here, which is Inflammation Formula, is a product that is specifically designed, or liquid, to deal with just that inflammatory response in the body. Now, let me just speak quickly on this. This was the other question. If you have arthritic problems, now there are many different types of arthritis. So you have osteoarthritis, you have rheumatoid arthritis, you have psoriatic arthritis, and then you have different types. You have fibromyalgia, which is a form of arthritis, but it is more associated with arthritis, so joints, muscles, but it also involves the nerves and the nerve endings. So you have different types of arthritis, but all forms of arthritis are caused by elevated inflammatory response, which can be determined in a number of ways. So usually a test that is done is a ESR, which is the erythrocyte sedimentation ratio, which is going to determine the normal standard is supposed to be 0 to 20. So if you have 90, if you have 100 and something, or 100 plus, it shows significantly that your body is in a state of high oxidative stress, high inflammatory response, and it is now in a place where it is in an environment that is conducive to disease. So what that simply means is that the body is in a particular way now, or in a particular setting where it is easy for disease to take root. Hence the reason why you find persons usually who start off as diabetic. So you got diabetes 10 years ago, but 5 years after diabetes, you end up with hypertension. 2 years after the hypertension, which is 7 years, you have arthritis. And then 3 years added to that, which is 10 years now. In total, you have kidney problems. So within a 10-year period, you basically got sicker. Now, that technically doesn't make any sense, right? You should be getting better. So it means that something is amiss. We need to dot your I's and cross your T's as regards to that. So that is something that you need to pay attention. That is usually what it means. But the possibility exists that you may do the ESR and the ESR may not come out high. You may do the C-reactive protein and it may not come up high. Those may come out normal. What you sometimes have to look at, you have to look at the liver enzymes, because if you have elevated liver enzymes, that is also one of the body's way of indicating high levels of inflammatory response. So there are numerous ways. There's also, if you're able to see behind me here, under this high-powered electron microscope that we use, one of the tests we do at Batsman Associates is something known as integrated hematology, which hematology is the study of blood. When you study blood from the perspective, or you observe blood under a high-powered microscope, and blood that is capillary blood, so it's from the tip of your fingers, that is going to give a lot of information. Remember, blood is the most tested serum in medicine because blood touches every part of the body. It touches your hair, it touches your eyes, it touches your kidneys, it touches your liver, it touches your pancreas, it touches your colon, it touches the lining of your blood vessels. Blood comes into contact with every single part of the human body. And as a result of that, it is a very powerful ally, for want of a better expression, as it relates to assisting and dealing with specific issues. So from the perspective of our blood analysis, we're actually able to see, for example, if you have problems with your digestive system. So people who may have problems with things like Crohn's disease, irritable bowel syndrome, diverticulitis, those 3 diseases I just referred to are what are known as inflammatory bowel conditions. But you realize the key word, inflammatory, which is derived from the word inflammation. So that is something that is very important in actually addressing and dealing with certain things in the body. So of course, feel free to give us a call or visit. Keep in mind those telephone numbers and locations. You can also follow us on our social media. We are Batson & Associates Limited on Facebook. On Instagram, we are Batson & Associates TT. On YouTube, we are Batson & Associates Trinidad. And on TikTok, we are Batson & Associates. A lot of great things coming for you guys in the future on this program as it relates to a number of the products and services. You can also check out those locations: Red Edge Mall, Western Main Road, St. James. Debe is the corner of Ramsey Trace and the SSA Main Road in Debe. Londonville is number 98 Main Road, Londonville, Chagonas, and of course Tobago is the Triangle Building in Scarborough, Tobago. Always a pleasure to be in your company discussing health. Next week, we touch a bit on circulation as well as osteoporosis. As we always say at Batson & Associates, If you think health is expensive, try sickness. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. God bless. Synergy family, take care. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday afternoon. Be careful on the road with this rain. This rain, rather. Take care, guys. God bless.